just across the Hudson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from MetLife Stadium. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run, and this is Ashton Jeanty. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down. And the Cowboy first down. Bowers, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys. Back to the air one more time. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught left side by Bowers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Hey, smash!
They'll look to throw. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
He'll get this out to the left rack. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. His fourth TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Hold the ready. Ready.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Hit by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go, Reed. Go.
No motion, the slot man right. There he goes, inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 20. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Thrown quickly on the RPO to Bowers. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd
Ready,
and
go.
9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's ready,
They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Mason Graham on the stop. A 2-yard
Hold it
pickup.
straight.
Third,
Makes it
they
3rd
need 8.
and 8.
Ready? Hawk 70, 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Cowboy.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
42-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? Now 18, Rattler, 18, go.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
Man in motion, heading right. Throwing now from the gun. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, Those are really good signs because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
It's 3rd and 4. Incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Jeanty that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one's incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Gravity Lions.
Drive will start on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Set. Ready, right?
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Exiting the pocket right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he will have a Giants 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is caught down that right sideline. A gain there of 27 yards.
Okay, ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. of the gun. He'll throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's number 40 on the season for him. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout and another chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. He throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And while the play results in an incompletion, I think these are the type of decisions from a young quarterback that you're okay with. If the play's not there, if you don't feel good, throw the ball away, don't turn it over, and let's live for the next play call.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success on 3rd down.
A huge play for Dallas. 38 yards.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, like especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
That is caught by the tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. To throw here to begin the drop. That's caught left side by Bowers. They're going to work this down inside the has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. The clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
The 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We'll get this off to Jeanty.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Slot man in motion right. Back to the air one more time. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. And this is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
They'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, New York. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick here is good. Add one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line.
Come on. Set, ready.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that road.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. Check up.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Tag. 18, run with 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he couldn't get this one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready, steady.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mason Grant. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
Evans in punt formation.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll find Genty out of the backfield. He's across midfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Slot man in motion right. They'll be forced to just blow that one away. It's incomplete.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
They'll send a man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Check, check. Let's go.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
Get it.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's up to the 20. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1 yard
From the
gain.
32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Let's go.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Check, bounce. Here we go. Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Michael Williams. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to 4th down. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
45-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gentry. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Down inside the 10. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tag! Viking 18!
Room to run at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 78 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. A big hole. He's inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
Come on,
First
come
and
on.
10 at the 41-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
39-yard line.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share.
First and 10.
41 yards.
Go.
They'll give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's second and 9.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Run right at the gut of Gentry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. 37. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Cowboys.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
That is fun. What a throw. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys tack on one more to their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
18, go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is hot. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. Touchdown, New York. Boswell tags the extra point, and the Giants are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Giants 35.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jeanty. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now.
Now, this looks like a design run, and they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. He's across midfield, down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Giants take over 1st and 10.
Ready?
Their own 37-yard line.
That's 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Going right sideline and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Here we go, set. 70's ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 40.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down